World Economic Forum engages the foremost political, business, cultural, and other leaders of society to shape global, regional, and industry agenda. And their goal, based on their website, is to shape the world into a unique institutional culture. A one world government, a one world culture, a one world religion, and a one world king. Now you can call me crazy if you want to, but I can tell you that all of this fits right into the plan of the Antichrist, the final Antichrist the Bible talks about in Revelation 13.
We're headed toward a one world global government with one massive, monstrous leader.
Listen very carefully to what the president of the World Economic Forum had to say about their goal and the prospects for the world.
Let's also be clear. The future is not just happening. The future is built by us, by a powerful community as you here in this room. We have the means to improve the states of the world.
Well, it is certain that these people are influential and powerful, and they have money beyond anything. However, there is something very important that they need to do before this whole plan can be unraveled. Now listen very carefully to the King of England's proposal at their annual meeting.
Here we need a vast military-style campaign to marshal the strength of the global private sector. With trillions at its disposal, far beyond global GDP, and with the greatest respect, beyond even the governments of the world's leaders, it offers the only real prospect of achieving fundamental economic transition.
Just in case you think that you might be protected under some constitutional law, some amendment, the truth of the matter is all of that can be thrown to the side if it presents a problem for these world leaders. It was exactly what happened in 2020. The Constitution of the United States, or any country for that matter, does not protect anyone against the schemes of the devil and those whom he's puppeteered to work out his plan.
Our careful, and I mean careful, attention to building and sustaining the liberal international world order with the United States and Europe at its core was the bedrock of the success the world enjoyed in the second half of the 20th century.
That is exactly why the Bible says in Psalm 118, it is better to take refuge in the Lord than to trust in people. It is better to take refuge in the Lord than to trust noble men. Instead of trusting God and trusting in His sovereignty and His infinite power, we turn to men to rescue us from our despair. And think about it, all these billionaires and powerful men and women such as Bill and Melinda Gates, all in one room every year for this annual meeting, and the best they could come up with is to play right into the hands of Satan and his final Antichrist. The Bible says the heart of man is deceitful above all things and beyond cure. Who can understand it? You cannot put your trust in men, and certainly not these people. Now, where is all of this going?
This is the kingdom that Satan is pulling together as the final attempt to dethrone God. It describes this kingdom as having powers like a leopard, a bear, and a lion. And what we find here is this monster is none other than the final Antichrist. Even now, John says there are many Antichrists. This is the final one. He rises up out of the sea, out of the nations. He consolidates all world power. This is globalism, symbolized by 10 horns, a number of completion as his 7 heads. He has the consolidated power and the consolidated authority. He is a blasphemer, but a powerful one. And the dragon is Satan. And the dragon gave the Antichrist in John's vision his power, his throne, and his great authority.
In the